Welcome back, you guys. It is Blondeberry Media here at the Oak, WRLYLP 93.5. And I missed you guys. I did miss you. I feel like it's always so long when I only come once a week and I'm like, oh, I miss them. You guys, we are coming fresh off of Halloween weekend. It is Tuesday, November 1st, and obviously we want to talk about the pink elephant in the corner, which is the death of Takeoff from the Migos. So this morning I wake up about 5. My anxiety struck me up at about 5:30 this morning. My alarm didn't go off until 6:45, so I woke up early. I have, CNN notifications. I'm scrolling my Twitter feed and I immediately see a video of a man laid on the ground unconscious. And my thing is, first things first, I want to talk about the people who are taking these videos. When you see somebody, granted, I didn't even know how extreme the situation was before, all the explanations. I didn't know. So I'm just, what makes you think it's okay to immediately whip out your phone when you see somebody in distress, somebody hurt, somebody injured, somebody, potentially taking their last breath? In the instance of George Floyd, we needed that information. We needed that evidence. We needed that video. But in this particular instance, it was traumatizing. If you've seen the video, you know what I'm saying. Takeoff and Quavo were in Houston at about 2:30 this morning. They were outside of billiards and bowling in Houston, Texas. I guess they had spent their Halloween evening there. They came outside. They were allegedly shooting dice. I don't even know know what that game is. Like, how are you even playing? Is it just like betting money or something? So they're playing dice. And in the video, the first video that I saw, you just hear Quavo like screaming out, no, something. And you see him visible in the red shirt. I guess there was an altercation between who they were with and another party. Guns are flying back and forth, and allegedly the party that was with Takeoff and Quavo, the people who were firing back at the opposition, they shot him on accident and he lost his life at 2:30 this morning. I can't even begin to express how sad this is. And granted, we're just consumers. We don't know this man personally. We are consumers. I don't know this man personally, but I feel like if you're of a particular age, I don't know. If you're of a particular age and you were in college at the time when the Migos were at the high, then you already know the cultural impact that they had on the community, on the students at the time, the cult, like literally, no pun intended, the culture. Like, you want to talk about bad and bougie doing the dab, like the just the presence that they brought to social media and their rise and how close they are as a family. As we all know, Takeoff is the nephew to Quavo, and I don't know how Offset fits in with that actually. Is he related to them? Cousins or something. Yeah. So Quavo is the uncle. Takeoff is the nephew.
And then whatchamacallit?
Offset. Mm-hmm. He's the cousin. And we know that they've had some quarrels in the public eye, and Takeoff has chosen to distance himself. And I don't think there's any gripe in the group. And this is just my personal opinion, baby. I don't know these people. This is just my opinion. I don't think there's any personal, gripe or tension that he has with Quavo or Takeoff. I just think that he was trying to secure his legacy, secure his future, and he really wants, ownership and his name on things. Like, has a bundle of kids and he has a wife and he wants to secure his name and his place and his title in this industry. So I don't think there was any gripe there. I really hope that he like Offset has spoken to Takeoff before this incident has happened. A lot of people are looking for Cardi or Q from, not Q, P from QC or Offset. They haven't said anything, but you guys, right, and I'm glad they haven't said anything, but people on Twitter, like, they haven't spoken out. Like, come on! I get that the world is over sensationalized and we look to social media for people to make statements and publicists. It's not about that right now. These people are literally this man's family. Takeoff, my heart goes out to your family, your supporters. I'm praying for you guys. I could not imagine the emptiness that Quavo must feel right now, because he was right there. If you saw the video that I truly didn't want to see this morning but stumbled upon, you would know that he was right there in his face immediately after the incident. And it just makes me think about the senseless deaths in the hip hop community. I think back to Nipsey, Pop Smoke, Lil Keed, P&B Rock, Young Dolph, King Von, XXXTentacion, and many more black men, especially these rappers who are, putting on for their community and garnering that success and the resources for their hometowns. They deserve to see old age. They deserve to see old age, and that is what really upsets me. Our hearts and prayers go out to Takeoff and his entire family. This could not have been more random. They probably just thought they were going to have a good time bowling and, shooting pool or whatever, and their entire life changed in a matter of seconds. And my heart goes out to them. And I was just telling my cohort here, Winston, that you guys never see there. I was like, I want to see what he looks like. My videographer, we were just having a conversation saying, that it's crazy outside during holidays. Like, you will rarely see me outside on New Year's, Halloween. Like, you'll just rarely, because of the crowds, because people are normally riled up, drink. It just gets crazy. And that brings me to the Garfield Park drive-by in Chicago, Halloween night. They say about 14 people are injured, including a 3-year-old child. And then it makes me think, like, oh my God, this is why. And of course you shouldn't live in fear and you should live your life, but this is why I am petrified to go outside my home during these, big monumental holidays and people are crazy in the streets. It's too many stray bullets. It's too many innocent lives lost. It's reckless and disheartening as a country, truly. And not even as a country. But there wasn't any bullets at this incident. We want to talk about the massacre in Seoul, Korea. 140 people died at a Halloween festival. That is terrifying. So they're saying that people are speculating that the packed crowds led to the injuries and the deaths at the festival, more so like Astro World. I don't think there was really any shooting or anything, but it was just they couldn't contain the crowd and it got too much on the street. The cause of injuries and deaths at this particular incident at the Halloween festival in Seoul, Korea, they have not been confirmed as far as that. But I just want to say, y'all, I hope that you guys had a safe Halloween. If you have kids, I hope they got candy. I love seeing all the kids' costumes. It was just very sad to see what was going on as I sat in the house in my pajamas. I did go out on Saturday briefly, but as far as like Halloween night, I was at home. I was at home Sunday too. I'm praying for all the lives lost, all these people involved. I'm sure there will be more to develop on the Seoul, Korea incident, and I'm sure there'll be more to develop on the Takeoff passing. What'd you say? Yes, thoughts and prayers. I'm praying for Quavo, truly, because I don't want him to feel survivor's guilt or, they're saying, and some people are trying to blame him. And let's not do that.
can I just say that? Let's not even do that. Let's not start blaming people like y'all try to blame P&B Rock's girl. Like, let's not cast blame. You don't know these people. You weren't there. All we can do is offer our condolences, our thoughts, and our prayers. And that's the best that we can do. We are going to move on to more positive topics. Let's get into these celebrities' Halloween costumes. I want to play some more Migos. It's going to be Migo'd out today, you guys. That is all I have for y'all, baby. Migos to the end. We are going to talk about these celebrity costumes right after, of course, Motorsport.
Walk it like I talk it. Hey, that's one of my favorite songs that they have. Alrighty, you guys. Of course, it was Halloween yesterday. So let's get into some of our favorite outfits, shall we? First things first, I would love to talk about Chloe Bailey. The body.
She had a weekend.
Okay, come on, Chloe Bailey. Claps up. She had a weekend. First things first. Chloe appeared at A&T Greensboro, baby. Come on. A&T Homecoming, Greensboro, North Carolina. She was at the game, stepped on the field with the majorettes and was breaking it down. She said she learned the choreography in one day. The majorettes taught her. And you want to know something? I am so happy that she did not go to Spelman or Howard, no tea, no shade, but that she went to A&T, because you want to know, I'm so tired, and I said this last time, I am tired of seeing donations and things to HBCUs at the same colleges. Like, y'all was like, yeah, we like to donate $5 million to Spelman and more. No, there's other ones out there. So shout out to Chloe Bailey. You put on a show, mama, okay? Thicker than a bowl of grits, baby. You look good. Did she not? She was serving. And I love her, whoever her and Hallie's hairstylists are, they are doing magic with those dreads. Do you hear me? Magicians. And that makes me want to look up who does their hair. I'm just saying, they get the faux ones. Hallie has box braids in right now. That's insane over the dreads. That's all I'm saying. Okay, back to your costume, Chloe. She dressed up as a couple things, but my favorite was the Lola bunny. Please, that was so cute. It fit her so cute. I love the little top, like very cute, very cute. Cardi B. Cardi B's team eats down with the hair and makeup. Full Marge Simpson look, Mugler inspired. Excuse me, not Balenciaga, baby. This isn't Kim K. This is Cardi B. It was full Mugler inspired. Cardi, and you want to know what I love about Cardi? She gonna post that video. She always posts a video of her in her costume for the Photoshop haters. Okay. Her team killed the body paint, the wig, and the wardrobe, honey. Speaking of Photoshop, Nicki Minaj did a photo shoot with her baby boy, Papa Bear. We still don't know that little boy's name. Nicki, is his name Papa Bear, or does he have a real name? And then her husband, well, I was about to say boyfriend, like they're not married. Oops. Nicki, her husband, and their child did a cute Honey, I Blew Up the Baby photo shoot. I thought that was very creative, very cute, very funny. It was cringy a little bit. If you looked at the photo, you would see Kenneth Petty's what is it called? Ankle monitor. Y'all, why am I acting like I don't know what that was? I had a brief airhead moment. Ankle monitor. Child, you can see the print of the ankle monitor through the bottom of them khakis. But Lacey's home with his kids and one kid. And he's taking a photo shoot. Yeah. I think that was a very good idea, whoever came up with that. The photo was very cute. Little Nas. Little Nas X, y'all. He was Ice Spice for Halloween. It surprised me. Just to see, but I love to see that like mutual love, because she was a viral sensation this summer. It was so funny. Little Nas X, he had on the green tube top, the long nails, he had on the wig, and he was shaking his butt and everything. It was so funny, y'all. If you haven't seen it, please go to his TikTok. It is hilarious. And Lori Harvey. Hey, girl. Before I talk about Lori, I want to say the allure. What is it and this is what I think it is. You know, I got into a couple conversations regarding Lori Harvey this weekend, and this is the allure. She's mysterious. She is mysterious. She rarely speaks.
We only heard her for the last time last year.
Yeah, we heard her for the first time earlier this year, last year, and ever since she broke up with what's his butt, Michael B. Jordan. God, hey Michael, hope you're doing well. Ever since she broke up with Michael B. Jordan, she has been serving us look after look after look. She hasn't even said much. I remember she was promoting her skincare line. She was like, yeah, this is why Michael has such good skin. Ba 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 ba. Girl. But anywho, so I just think that's the allure with her. Like, she's pretty, but she's mysterious. Like, what do you do? What's your personality? That's what it is. What is your personality? Like, what is it? And then as we were looking at her Halloween looks, if you live under a rock, then you wouldn't know that Lori Harvey stunned the crowd in multiple looks inspired by Beyonce's music videos. First, she started off with Me, Myself, and I. And then we got a check on it look. And then yesterday I saw she posted a kitty cat look from the music video Kitty Cat. So I just want to know, Lori, did you come up with that? Or like what's her personality? You know what I mean? Is she like, yeah, this is what I want to do? Or is her team like, okay, so this is what, you know, I just don't know. Like, what kind of girl are you? Are you a girl's girl? Like, are you a guy's girl? I need another interview with her. Like, I want to hear more of your personality. But I digress. Very, very cute look. P. Diddy, y'all. He dressed up as the Joker, and it was the acting that really made that costume work, and that just brings us a slide right on into it. He killed it. He dressed up as the Joker, and a lot of people had something to say regarding his persona and how he was able to embody the role of the Joker so well. So many people have so many things to say about Diddy. I don't know. Pulled up on Tyler. Tyler was like, okay. Just the look on Tyler's face, he was like, okay, what's up, my G? Okay. He was like, this is great, okay. And then we saw him in the parking lot talking. Who was he arguing with? Some actor from Power. I don't watch the show, baby. I don't know. But that man was fine, whoever he was arguing with, though. I don't know your name, sir. Don't know your name. But he was fine. Yeah. And then Diddy was like, what, you don't like me? I'm out here giving love. I'm serving love. I was like, yeah, somebody's had too much to drink. His energy is just, I can't. Like, whenever I think of Diddy, and if you know this video, then you know. Like, if you know, you know. He is in an office, and he gets off the phone with somebody. I don't know if he just secured an MTV slot, something. And then he hangs up, breaks the phone. He's like, I'm a savage. Anything I want, I get. And every time I see him, that is the energy I feel. Like, when he was frolicking through the party and through the streets with his fake gun, and like, he literally just gives me high savage energy. Like, he is just, I wonder if he's always like that. He just seems like he's always on 10.
He shot the video for his tequila.
I saw the video for his tequila. Yes, he had like the flame gun. Why do you think he did his role so well? I can tell you a couple of speculations I heard on Twitter. Well, I'm not one to gossip. Psych, just kidding. Really? They are saying, you know, you might have some skeletons in your closet, Diddy, allegedly, but I don't know. Just be yourself. That's all I can say. Be your true self. Shine through. Let your flag fly, Diddy. Let it fly. Take that however you want to take it. All right, moving along. So, y'all, the palm trees is shady. So let's talk about Kim and Kanye. Actually, let's not talk about Kanye. So Kim and the kids, I mean, they are Kanye's kids, but we ain't here to talk about Kanye because we're tired, okay? So Kim dressed up the kids as the icons. So Y'all, I can't. Go to her Instagram if you haven't seen the picture, or go to North's TikTok. So North was TikToking this weekend. You hear me? She had multiple looks. Don't play with her. So Chicago dressed up as Sade. North was Aaliyah. The oldest boy, Saint, was Snoop, and Psalm was Eazy-E. And you know they was in your comments, Kim, talking about the kids didn't want to be that. They don't even know who these people are. Does Chicago know who Sade is at? What was she for? They're in your comments, Kim, like, you know she wanted to be Little Mermaid. You know she wanted to be Elsa from Frozen. Like, and I don't have kids, y'all. Please don't come after me in the comments. I don't have kids, so, but in my mind, I'm dressing my kids up as how I want them to look. Right, somebody wanted to be a ladybug, a flower. You got them serving looks, but Chicago ate down in that photo. She's a model. Keep your eye on that one. She's giving demure. Like, she just looks so beautiful. Yeah, I just feel like they're her kids. If she wants to dress them up how she wants, I'm sure they had other outfits. She had a Halloween party, Kim did, and that was another thing people were running with on Twitter, that Tristan was at the party. Of course he's at the party. Of course he's there. No, him and Chloe are not back together. We just saw him gallivanting with 3 different women in Europe this summer. Did y'all forget that? Hello, where have y'all been? He doesn't want to be with her. He's lied to her multiple times. He's over it. He does not want to be with her. So that was another drama. I think, and people are saying, well, what are his other kids? Ask Tristan. That's not a question for Chloe. You know what I'm saying? They're all in her comments like, what about, girl, ask him. And he hasn't even met the Marley Nichols' son. She said he hasn't even been to Dallas or wherever she lives. She hasn't even been there to meet the baby, Tristan. Just dirty. I just can't. So yeah. Another thing with the Kardashians, Tracee Ellis Ross turned 50 this weekend. She had multiple events. One of them was a dinner. Kim showed up to Tracee Ellis Ross's birthday dinner in a full Mystique from X-Men costume. Is that what the blue lady's called? Mystique? Yes, full Mystique costume. Kim, why didn't you read the invitations? Nobody was in costume. Here you showed up at this dinner like, oh my God, you guys, they didn't. Like, come on. I know Tracee was looking at you like, girl. It was probably funny, but knowing Kim and the Libra and the attention seeker that she is, I'm sure she had a ball with it and just laughed it off. And her costume looks so tight, like she couldn't even sit in it, but I'm sure she's used to that with her many, compromising fashion choices. Anywho, Lala was receiving some backlash also for her costume. And let me just say this. So Lala, she she dressed up in a carnival costume. I don't even want to use the word costume, but that's what it was for her because she wasn't at Carnival. So if you are Caribbean, then you know that multiple Caribbean and South American countries have Carnival once a year. It is a huge festival party to celebrate their independence, their freedom, what have you. Google it, schmoogle it. This is how the Caribbeans were explaining it to me on Twitter, okay? So Lala in her caption said, I've never been to Carnival, so I decided to bring the Carnival to me. And then Kim was in the comments like, yes, bestie, you're giving me ideas for next year. So the issue is you're making a costume and a mockery of someone's independence and their culture. It's like you're mocking the culture, basically. That's what they were saying. And they're also saying, Kim, Lala, you would never come to a real carnival and slum it with us and, get down and dance and, twerk in the barefoot dirt. I don't think Kim would. Lala might, I don't even know what to say. Is that appropriation? I don't know. Like, you can't even dress up as an Indian no more. Like, you know what I mean? You can't wear the feather hat. Like, they are coming after you now. I am a kid of the 90s. I grew up fully trick-or-treating in the 90s. We didn't have these problems, okay? Like, you could dress up as anything and be like, I'm out. Like, now, they are dragging y'all for filth. Like, it is really, really sad that I don't know, Lala, maybe pick a different costume next year. And then I saw Lala also dressed up as like a warrior or something. She went to a party last night, one that she hosted, and it's just like, y'all just want to be naked. Did you see the costume? I mean, and that's fine, because in the world of Mean Girls, in girl world, Halloween, that's what y'all do. That's an excuse to, dress up how you want to dress and let your freak flag fly. So there you go. Lastly, in the costume category, Lotto. Big Lotto. She was seen. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah. Let's talk about it. So Lotto was seen at Halloween. This had me so tight. I'm not even gonna hold you. It had me so tight. So Lotto was seen at Halloween, which is Megan Thee Stallion's annual Halloween party. If you are a fan of Megan Thee Stallion, then you know she loves horror, she loves spookiness, she had like a whole album that she dropped, I think last year around Halloween. It's her vibe, okay? It's her vibe. So she throws a Halloween party every year. Lotto was at this same Halloween party last year, also in Megan's section. Okay? So let me just start by saying that. She was at the party last year and in the section last year. So please. So there was a clip. I didn't even talk about her costume. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what she wore. Hold on. There was a clip of Lotto and Megan Thee Stallion rapping along to Cardi B's verse in Tomorrow 2. And then everybody under the comments was like, oh, Nicki Minaj's ops linked up. Excuse me. Nicki Minaj has isolated herself and called out every female rapper that is thriving. Okay? Because the people she featured on her Super Freaky Girl remix. Okay, do the math. That's all I can say. Do the math. So y'all want to be like, they've been friends. Stop that. Stop with the narrative. They've been friends. Nobody's linking up to. Nobody's doing that. Like, y'all are really dragging it. Lotto was at that party last year. Okay, let's get to the costumes. Lotto had on a Candyman costume. I feel like she should have had more bees on her face, but that's just my personal opinion. And then Megan, I don't know what you were that night. I see you did a couple different photo shoots for anime costumes, but I don't know what you were dressed up as that night. I really don't know. So yeah, that was Halloween in a nutshell. I enjoy the celebrity look. Some people on TikTok were mad because they feel like the creativity is sucked out of Halloween because celebrities are now doing these extravagant photo shoots, taking away from the real, raw content. I feel bad for y'all because it's a competition out here. These celebrities are on and popping, and I don't know what to tell you guys. It's Halloween. All right, so we're going to get into some comeback queens right after, yes, you guessed it, another Migos song. Oh, you have to love that throwback from Ashanti. Did you guys catch her interview this week on In Real Life podcast by Angie Martinez? Shout out to Angie Martinez. You know, she has lived through it all. She has interviewed Tupac. She has interviewed Biggie. I think she's a pioneer of hip hop. Would you say? An artist herself back in the days, even though she hates to bring that up now, but yes, she was. Shout out to Angie Martinez. She has a new platform that she started a few months ago. It is called In Real Life podcast. She's had some good people on there. I definitely want to see her interview with, what is that baseball player's name? Derek Jeter. She interviewed him just to, I don't know him like that. Like, I thought that would be an interesting conversation. We've heard what we've heard about him way in his wee younger days of baseball, but things are different now. He's a girl dad now, and I would love to know what he's doing. What are you up to? What are your business ventures? So Ashanti appeared on Angie Martinez In Real Life podcast to address the statements and claims made by none other than Irv Gotti. As we all know, Irv Gotti went on Drink Champs platform to talk about his documentary that was coming out on BET about Murder Inc. Shanti was asked many times to join the documentary. She declined for a good reason. So Ashanti gets on the podcast with Angie, and wow, did she let the chopper sing on that one. Boy, oh boy. The interview was so good. And it really made me think about how much she was held back and that she regrets that. And I hate to see the look of regret on someone. She feels like her career could have reached a different level. I mean, not that she's not, wealthy and loved. Of course we love her. She's, like, come on, I could sing the whole words to Mesmerize right now. Like, please. She was definitely a staple in our upbringing of music, but she feels like she could have had so many more opportunities and gone leaps and bounds above where she is now had it not been for Irv Gotti essentially blocking her opportunities or blocking her blessings. She said in the interview that Irv Gotti would constantly tell her that I made you. You are who you are in this industry because of me. Boy, what an ego, Irv, you got there. That is really ridiculously insane. I can't believe you were doing that. That's crazy. And then she also just released a new song. What is it called? Falling For You. There's a music video with it. It's cute, but it just doesn't hit like Foolish that we just listened to. It just doesn't hit like her old... Yeah, for sure. It seems real rollouty. She hasn't said anything regarding Irv's child, and mind you, this interview was over the summertime, like 2 months ago. He did this interview. The documentary came out over the summer, right? Yeah, this summer, and she hasn't said a peep. So it's giving rollout, but nonetheless, I will always be here to listen to a Black woman's story, point of view. I don't care. Say what you want to say. I will always be here with open arms to listen to their story. So thank you for sharing that with us, Ashanti. I was wondering if you were ever going to say something. So it was just good to hear your side. Right. What could she say?
It makes it look crazy.
Irv, you look and he's still married. Sick. Ooh, y'all, please go see the interview. Please. He was married all those times when she was like, just watch the interview and watch Irv's too on Drink Champs. Not me promoting it, but just so you get the context, of the situation. Watch both. Very riveting information. I briefly cannot leave this seat without talking about Taylor Swift. Real brief. Taylor Swift just dropped an album called Midnights. One feature from Lana Del Rey. All the other songs feature less. I don't even like Lana. Oh my God. I just feel like she's weird. But that's just me. Sorry. Shout out to Lana Del Rey. So sorry. So she dropped the album. The Billboard Top 10 came out. As you all know, many artists strive to be number one. Mariah Carey is fighting her way right now. She just entered the Billboard Top 200 with All I Want for Christmas. Mama's is paid. That's all I have to say. Top 10 every year with the same song she wrote in the 90s. Fighting her way. She's already started. It's November 1st. Here comes Mariah Carey. Choo choo. Like, get on the wagon. So Taylor Swift drops this album. She is occupying all 10 spots on the Billboard Top 10. Whew. Say what you want. And some people say she's an industry plant. But they say the same things that they say about Cardi B is what they're saying about Taylor. So say what you want to say. There might be, what is it called? Payola, whatever they allege, blah, blah, blah. But your fave isn't even doing it. Taylor Swift is occupying all top 10 spots in 1 week. That's all I'm saying. It should just tell you something. And I remember briefly, if I could just say this really quick, Ed Sheeran was on an interview with Hot Ones. Shout out to Sean. And he was posed the question, like, who inspires, and Ed Sheeran was like, you know what? I just never want to drop an album when Drake, Adele, or Taylor Swift are dropping. And that just says something to me. That's all I'm going to say. Be mad if you want to be mad, but shout out to Taylor Swift, okay? Lastly, with the comeback queens, we finally got a new song from Rihanna. It's going to be in the new movie Wakanda Forever. The movie comes out November 11th. I believe that is next week on a Friday. We're already getting our tickets. We are excited to see how the movie carries on without Chadwick Boseman. Rihanna sings the song, God help me, Lift Me Up. Y'all almost forgot the name. Help me, Jesus. It's called Lift Me Up. Some people were...
Credit song, though.
Tim's wrote it.
Yeah.
And it's, what is it?
It's a credit song. So the theory,
Oh, it's a credit song.
The theory is that's going to be played during the funeral, which
Okay.
Marvel is going to play in the first part of the film.
Okay, so the movie will be played in basically remembrance of Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther character and him in general. It'll be played like accredited towards his life. People were mad. I just don't know what they were expecting. They're like, Rihanna, they want some please don't stop the like, no. This was a ballad dedicated to Black Panther, dedicated to the life of Chadwick in like remembrance. Like, y'all.
She's credited for another song.
Oh, is she? But we haven't heard it yet. Y'all, I'm gonna need this. The people were mad. Like, this is what we've been waiting for in this. Like, what were y'all expecting? Like, I just really want to know, what were y'all expecting her to come out with when they immediately, we already knew it was going to be for Black Panther because they showed us the visual. What were y'all expecting? S&M, like, like, what were, I just want to know what y'all were expecting at home. It's a ballad, it's an uplifting song. Maybe we cross our fingers she might come out with something new before the Super Bowl, but y'all, Jesus. Like, what? I just want to know, what were you all expecting when they said Rihanna Black Panther? Y'all thought she was about to be coming out here with whips and chains? Like, stop it. You know what I mean? Like, they thought y'all were getting 2010 Rihanna. You're not. She's a billionaire now, a mom, mogul, businesswoman. She's not doing that anymore. Oh, y'all, I can't. All right. I wonder, is she even releasing an album? I'm not checking for that. I'm checking for Cardi B's album. Next. Wait, Cardi, where's the album? As always, where's the album? Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys, I'm Blondeberry Media. You are listening to 93.5 The Oak, WRLYLP. And I'm gonna need you to subscribe to my channel, Blondeberry Media. Follow me on Instagram at Blondeberry Media. I will be here every Tuesday from 6 to 7. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Cardi B, where's the album? And I'm out. Love you guys. See you next week. Oh.